And we're back with the Opie and Anthony program. It's XM Satellite Radio. The O&A virus spreading across America. Thanks for your help with that.
Damn right. Getting your ticket.
We have Isaac Hayes entering the studio as we speak. Best known as the voice of Chef on South Park.
Is that his best known?
Hayes was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2002. In 2004, Hayes appeared in a recurring minor role as the Jaffa Tolak on the television series Stargate SG-1. The following year, he appeared in the critically acclaimed independent film Hustle and Flow. Hayes is also an outspoken Scientologist. The top-selling Hot Buttered Soul 1969 was a breakthrough album. Hi, Isaac. How are you?
Damn right.
Yeah.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
And
all right.
He has the greatest voice of all time.
That's it, man.
We're just reading your bio as you were settling in, and it goes on and on and on.
He could sing with it and talk with it, with that voice. It's amazing. Nice, deep, yeah. Must have gotten the ladies back in the day, right? Still does, obviously.
Well,
I mean, back.
I'm married to my fourth wife now, 6 months married.
Fourth wife?
All right, hold on. We're going to start there.
And a child is on the way.
A child's on the way.
I can talk about back in the day, but that's back in the day. It's not now.
Right.
Does in another unit at a time.
Isaac,
we understand this, and you prefaced it very nicely.
I was mad.
To keep yourself safe. But it must have just been as easy as, hey, baby, you won't go back in my place. And it's over, Johnny, right?
My crib or yours, baby.
Like the Pied Piper, the chicks are just following him home. You can just tell with that voice. That's gold, that voice. But what are you doing with four wives?
Well, you know, like you said, keep trying until you get it right.
No. Getting it right is not doing it again. After the show, all right, let's say the first one. Now, I'll give everyone one, because I even have one.
Look, man, I was green as, can I say this?
You can say anything.
I was green as goose shit.
That's goose shit is quite
How old were you
green.
when you got married the first time?
I was 19. I was green, man.
Oh, no.
I was a country boy.
That's just dumb.
Hadn't been anywhere.
That's just,
you know.
What did you get? Well, where were you?
I was in Memphis, Tennessee.
So you're in Memphis. You meet a nice young lady.
Yeah.
You decide that's the whole world. You don't know what the hell's going on out there.
Right.
You get married, and then all of a sudden, oh, man.
Oh.
An awakening.
When I started working at Stax, me and David Porter started writing his songs. Chicks everywhere.
And you're like, what did I do?
What a smorgasbord.
So now, I could understand that happening. You're like Superman growing up in Smallville, and all of a sudden you find out what Metropolis is like.
I'm in Metropolis, that's it.
Right. So I'll give you that. Why then, you get divorced, obviously. What makes you do it number two?
Another one came along.
Well, they'll always come along.
They just keep on coming.
I told you it took me a long time to ripen. I was green as goose shit, I told you.
Yeah, but, you know, a first wife won't only ripen you, she'll put a few bruises on the skin.
That's right.
And make you taste a little mealy.
This girl has some nice ointment.
Oh, is that it?
Soothe my bruises, you know what I'm saying?
So you marry her.
Yeah.
And
kids with the first wife?
Yeah, I got two.
Two with the first wife.
But I had one before the first wife.
Oh, okay. So before you got married, you had one.
How old were you for the first one?
Well,
first kid now.
They were very close. I mean,
all right.
I was 19 and my kids were months apart.
Wow.
Yeah.
So now you got some kids, then you get the first wife, you have a couple more kids, and then the second wife.
Hold on, I'm keeping track.
3 kids with the second wife.
All right, hold on, give me a pen.
My goodness.
Hold on, I got it.
You are working.
One kid out of wedlock.
This guy's Jimmy just got pregnant. Just from sitting next to Isaac.
One kid out of wedlock, 2 kids with the first marriage.
Yeah, now you got 3 with the second.
With first, 3 more kids with the second.
Now, what happened with the second marriage? And what year was this about? How were you?
That was around 60. The second was around 65.
65?
Yeah.
And what are you doing for a living back in 65?
I was writing songs. Working at Stax, yeah. Side musician, yeah.
So, what happened now with the second one? Where'd that go wrong? We're educating our listeners.
Well, it went on the rocks. I don't want to go into detail. But,
you don't need detail,
but you know, this one really took my heart and ripped it out and jumped up and down.
Stomped on it?
Oh, man.
All right. In other words, maybe a little karma came around, and because of what happened with the first marriage, the second one kind of made you feel a little,
No, but look, I was good. I was definitely good. I was green, let me tell you.
Yeah.
And like I said in Phoenix, you know, hey, I did the right thing.
Yeah.
But it just didn't happen right for me. And the second one, I was crazy mad in love with that man. And I felt like committing suicide.
Oh boy.
When it went bad. And but my band members talked to me and everything and saved me from, you know, driving into a tree.
They said there's a lot of pussy on that road.
No,
you hang in there, Isaac.
They got together and went, if Isaac kills himself, we're fucked. You know,
we're going to pay the electric bill.
I'm talking meal ticket here, my friend.
Well, I'm
this
tell you,
guy alive.
I had it so bad. Everyone that looked like her, I went for.
Really?
I had it so bad.
What'd she look like?
Oh, she was awesome.
What'd she look like? You got like an actress maybe or something?
She was high yellow.
Yeah?
You know.
High yellow?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And she had legs and she
From
had
there to there, right?
That's right. That's right.
Nice ass bam.
All of that.
Yeah.
And when I finally recovered from that, then David Porter introduced me, my co-writing buddy, introduced me to my third wife.
All right, here we go.
The third wife. Now, how long after the second was the third? Like, did you meet her? Enough time went by where you were able to get over the second wife?
Well, I met her when the other one, when the second went bad. See, brother needed something. Brother needed a life boy.
You were so in love with this girl, but the morning took about a week.
No. It was a long time.
All right.
And then when I met my third wife, I was straight. They was, come on, let's go with it right in D.C. Went and wrote. That's when we wrote a lot of hit songs for Sam and Dave. And I met him. David had a girlfriend already. She was a friend of David. Oops. No, he's a divorced man now. Okay.
It's all safe.
So
Isaac Hayes blowing up everyone.
No. They divorced twice now anyway.
All right,
so David said, come on, man. I went to D.C. with David. And he said, so-and-so is coming over to meet you, man. I said, okay. So in the hotel, I knocked on my door. I opened the door. She said, Hayes? I said, yeah. She reached her hand out. I shook her hand. I said, come on in. She had a big, long coat on. And she turned around me to take her coat off. When I took the coat off, bam! I saw
naked, right?
Man.
Oh, man, I'm in trouble.
With that ass up high, right? Right, Isaac? Come on.
That's when those first minutes came out. You know what I'm saying? Oh,
yeah.
God.
Isaac instantly, out of instinct, dropped to one knee and gave her a ring.
No.
No?
No, I was strong.
I was strong.
No. We talked that night and blah, 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 blah. All that. And then, then when she was ready to go, and the minute David heard the door slam and knocked on, we had to join the room. Hey, man, how'd you do? I said, man, I ain't playing. I'm not playing, man. I said, I'm straight. She was nice. She looked good and everything. So anyway, they supposed to come the next night. We supposed to start writing at a restaurant in D.C. upstairs. And she didn't show up. And I got pissed. Not that I was going to do anything, but it's like a disrespect thing. And so I said, man, I'm going home. No, I can't. You can't leave, man. If you go, I have to go. I said, I'm going home, sucker. So I went on home, went back home. And a couple of days later, she called me. Hayes? What? Hayes, I got a cold. Daisy, she got a cold, man. She needed some medicine and stuff. I said, okay, I'm sorry, you got a cold and everything. So then...
And that's why she didn't show up.
No.
No.
She tried to give me that excuse.
Yeah.
Now she's going for the excuse.
Wait, were you famous yet?
I was a famous songwriter. Yeah. So then, she said, she called one night, she said, I'm at a party. I want to go home. Will you call when I get home? I called her. She got home. Hayes, I need it's a coat I saw in some department store. Will you buy that for me?
Jeez.
I said, who in the hell you think I am?
Yeah.
Who in the fuck, so, man, she said, hey, nobody ever talked to me like that. I want to see you.
Oh, she was digging it.
Yeah, I want to see you. So, now, my other man was just kicking me in the butt, so I was so beat up, so I said, well, I took a plane and flew back up there and saw her. And that's when I got locked.
So things happened, let's just say, and you hooked up with her.
Yeah.
And now that's the third wife.
Yeah, we were together for 9 years.
9 years. So you got to have what, 9, 10 kids?
We got 3 kids.
3 kids.
No. I'm sorry. We got 2 kids out of that one.
All right, 2 kids.
Yeah.
Out of that, okay.
2 kids out of that. And then in the meantime,
he's up to 8 kids. 8 kids, 4 different women.
Wow.
In the meantime,
God bless you.
I sired 1, 2. I think, let me count now. 3. Yeah, 2 kids. 2 kids.
2 more outside of any of the wives.
Ones we haven't counted yet?
Yeah.
All right, so
2 more. Add 2.
2 more.
2 more out of wedlock.
And was that between marriages or kind of during marriages
when the marriages start going on the rocks.
Right, it starts going on the rocks.
It's a gray area.
Right.
It's a gray area.
It's called on the rocks.
That Isaac's a bad mother. Shut your mouth.
What's your count now?
I'm up to 10, I believe. And 1 on the way now with the 4th wife.
You're on 10 on the way. 10, okay.
You don't even know how many kids you have?
No, I know. I mean, I'm just keep up with the times.
Is it about right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
And then that was after the 3rd one started going bad.
Right.
And then that was another one. My youngest.
Another wedlock?
No, another child. That's 11, isn't it?
That's 11.
Wait, so now we got 3 out of wedlock?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's 11.
All right, we got 11 kids.
And I stayed single for a long time.
Yeah.
About 20 years. I said, I ain't never do this anymore. Never. But then I went to Ghana, West Africa. And I met this.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
no.
An African woman?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're in trouble.
See? I hear about you guys. You go there, you get all spiritual and shit. You go to the motherland. and then all of a sudden you're like...
Trust me.
Oh, my God, Isaac. These chicks start clicking at you.
No, that's Clouser. I'm talking Ghana is Western Africa.
Yeah?
Clouser is South Africa.
You were in West Africa.
West Africa.
What, like north?
No.
It's West Africa.
It's west near. Ghana is on that cape.
Uh-huh.
The
little bulge that comes out of there.
Yeah, comes out
on
the underside.
Underside of that one.
It's bordered on the south by the Atlantic Ocean.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. And it's bordered on the west on the east by the Volta River. And they made me. I became a king over there.
King Isaac Hayes.
My name is Nene Cartel Council the First. That was in '92.
No shit.
When I saw this girl, man, I thought she was Indian because she had that look, man. And she was studying to become a aerobics instructor. She and another girl, and she was just dying.
Isn't aerobics just natural over there? You gotta run away from fucking lions and shit. Like aerobics. It's called living.
But trust me, it's not like it's not like a Tarzan story, none of that kind of shit. Those people are wonderful. And she took down her hair and shook her head, and I said, oh, shit. Hair fell down past her shoulders. I said, oh, my God. I was instantly smitten again.
Again. 20 years, you're single, and now you go to Africa, and now you're getting all tied up again.
But this girl, she was...
This is the one, right, Isaac?
Yeah, she made me wait. I mean, she put my ethics in. I mean, that was back in '92, and we just got married.
Did she know who you were?
No, she didn't care. I don't care who you are.
Yeah.
No, she had her head on straight.
Mm-hmm.
And you got 1 on the way with her, so that'll make 12 kids.
12 kids.
Wow.
And guess what?
With 1,
and I got
2, 3, 4,
16,
5, 6, 7, 8 different women.
I got 16 grandkids.
16 grandkids.
16 grandkids.
And 3 great grands.
Holy
Call me John Appleseed.
Yeah.
No.
Isaac,
shit.
how old are you?
I'm 63.
Wow.
Holy, you don't look.
Doesn't he look great?
You don't look.
Hey, I'm a health fanatic, man.
Yeah, what do you do?
He fucks all day.
No, I'm telling you. No, I pull my ethics in, and I feel good about it. I'm straight now, and it took me a long time to find.
Were you ever doing a lot of drugs or anything?
No, never did that.
You never did.
Thank God I never did.
Didn't have time to do drugs.
Yeah, right. You want to do some drugs? Fuck that. Gotta have sex over here. Gotta make another kid.
Okay.
Never fell into the drugs though.
No, never did.
Good.
See, because working backstage behind the scenes, David Porter and I, we saw various artists and saw how artists did and saw how destroyed their lives. I said, I'm never going down that road. Never did.
What are the rumors now about them doing more work with you and Donald Pleasance? Any?
Donald Pleasance? Escape from New York now?
Yeah.
No, Donald dropped his body a few years ago.
Oh, he died? I didn't know
Pleasance has died.
I didn't know that.
Somebody died, Jimmy?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Jesus.
I didn't know that.
Yo, Jimmy.
I didn't know. I like
sorry,
that.
Isaac.
Jimmy knows nothing.
Jimmy's been to Mars or something. He took a vacation.
No, because
He is so self-centered that unless it's been involving him directly, he has no clue.
That's a piece of work that I love very much, and that dummy right there was telling me that they were actually thinking of doing a sequel, and I'm like, really?
They couldn't do it without Donald Pleasance.
Wait, now you took what E-Rock told you. You were trying to make it your own. It bombed, and now you're going to blame E-Rock.
No, but that was what...
They did the second Escape from New York. Escape from L.A.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I tried to get into that one, but I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah, that wasn't as good as the
You were very good.
Let's go to Darren.
First film.
Darren, what's up?
What's up, Owen?
Hey, Darren.
What's going on, Jimmy?
Hi,
Welcome
fella.
back, bro.
Thank you.
Listen, my question is for Isaac Hayes.
Yo.
What are your child support payments like? Or do you pay child support?
I've gone through that.
Oh, man, I got three, and I'm like...
It cost me a fortune,
I'm
man.
doing
Trust
the
me.
math over here. Now, it's a good thing that some of them are kind of aged out, but then you go and get back into the frying pan.
Yeah, but, I never was a deadbeat dad. I took care of all my kids. I know where they are.
That's beautiful.
I stay in touch with them. And I even give my grandkids gifts for Christmas. In fact, the kids are grown now, so I give my grandkids gifts. I'm into literacy and education. So I buy them gifts from Toys R Us, the little ones, and the older ones I give them gifts from department stores, and I give them all gifts to bookstores, because I want them to read. And I just make sure they're literate.
All right. Thanks, Darren.
All
Okay.
right.
Let's go to Tony in Wisconsin. Tony.
Hey, my question is for Isaac Hayes.
Yo.
Hey, what did you think? You're a Scientologist, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what did you think about when Matt and Trey did that episode on South Park about Scientology?
Well,
with Cruz in the closet.
Well,
yeah, that was a great episode.
One
they
thing
reran
about
it, I think last week too.
Yeah, one thing about Matt and Trey, they lampoon everybody. And if you take that shit serious, then I'll sell you the Brooklyn Bridge for $2.
Yeah. You got to realize what they're doing.
Yeah, that's what they do.
And take it.
What is Scientology all about? I still don't understand it.
You still don't understand?
It's UFOs and stuff.
No.
It's cleansing the body.
I really don't. I don't understand it though. That's all. But I don't understand
bad
the
things
Catholic
that are in
faith
there
either,
for years and years and years.
No, Scientology is an applied religious philosophy. See, people get it all mixed up. And all I say is, read a book. Read about it. We got books that explain all about it. And when I got into Scientology, I was just like everybody else. I heard you guys. I was going on hearsay. And the lady told me, said, look, why don't you take a course and see for yourself? When I took a course, the first course called Overcoming the Ups and Downs in Life, and I took that course, halfway through the course, I said, damn, I'm learning something. Shit. I was finding answers about me, about life, that I'd never known. And then I took another course. I wanted to take another course so bad, but I wouldn't give it the satisfaction. I was blown away. I said, well, I'm going to take another course to see what, So I took another course called Personal Values and Integrity. And when I did that, that's when I decided to become a Scientologist.
See, that seems all well and fine, because that sounds like things that a lot of people can use and utilize in their daily lives.
Yeah.
When does it start getting controversial? How many courses in do they start telling you about the thetans and things that are like because that's when they lose people.
The proper word is thetan.
Thetan.
In Greek terminology, that means spirit.
Right.
We're all spiritual beings. The bodies is just mess, matter into space and time, the physical universe. But we're all spiritual beings, which the spirit never dies. Messed is just like this paper here, or like the desk we're sitting at. That's all messed. But the spirit stays.
And where does it go when we die?
The spirit just doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't go anywhere. We just pick up other bodies. I ain't gonna get into all that, but that's what happened.
Man, I want to get into
Sort of
your
like
body
a
with all the women you're
thing?
banging.
Yeah, I believe in reincarnation. Yeah.
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 Is that part of the Scientology philosophy of reincarnation?
Yeah.
It is.
But I but it validated my theory because I believe in reincarnation before I heard about Scientology. And that just fortified my belief in reincarnation.
See, it's totally cool if I don't care, whatever gets everybody through their day. If they want to sit there and pray to a stick or any type of religion you want to.
No, but see, somebody talking about a stick.
As long as it makes you happy.
Yeah, but that's bullshit. About to pay to a stick. No, see, people come with all kind. When a new religion comes into being, you get all kind of rumors about what blah 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 blah. But the thing about it is, it's very, very ethical. And those that don't have ethics, they get pissed and go out and make all kind of lies and do all kind of stuff like that. And people that don't know, they believe it. That's why I say, read it. Check it out for yourself. Don't listen to what Joe says. Check it out for yourself.
Do they request a certain percentage of income? That's a rumor that goes around about Scientology, too.
No.
Okay, so
no, that's bullshit, too. And when I went out, I said, I hear y'all take folks' money. I was talking shit like everybody else did. Then I felt like an idiot when I found out it wasn't like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you guys all freaking, though, about Tom Cruise? I mean, he
no,
kind of blew his mouth
Tom
off
is cool. Tom is cool.
Because he was making things look a little bad for a little while.
Well, no, but see, what Tom did, Tom attacked the world of psychology. The psychs. He saved, just by getting on Oprah talking, he saved the lives of maybe 400,000 kids that were taking those psych drugs.
Yeah, but
they force it on them.
Some people think that might work, and others say it doesn't, but...
No.
And I think that's where Scientology, where people start going like, oh, brother, people like Tom Cruise get out there and they bash psychology and certain psychotropic drugs that work for people.
You think about that. Every kid, I would say 99% of the kids that go off and shoot their classes up and all this kind of shit like Columbine, they have had some kind of psychiatric influence. Mm-hmm. They have. And I could give you the history of psychiatry, but all you got to do is visit our headquarters of CCHR, Citizens Commission on Human Rights. Visit them, and they give you a whole tour and give you the history of psychiatry.
You know what history of psychiatry I had that kept me from shooting up a school or cursing out a teacher or something like that? It was called the back of my father's hand. That drug worked great. It was a smack, and I didn't do it anymore.
Well, see, I went through that too, but think of those who did not. That the psychs got to them and give them Ritalin and Prozac and all this kind of shit. That's what messed them up. And remember the days of the hippies and stuff, LSD and all this kind of shit?
Yeah.
That was psych influence. They were experimenting on us.
You think that was like government experiments?
Well, I don't know about government, but it was psych. Wherever they had influence, and they probably had influence in our government. The stuff came out of
like drug companies and
those guys. They're getting all the money.
Yeah,
that's where the money's going.
Well, I got to give them that. The drug companies do really seem to be pushing a lot of that stuff out there these days.
Yeah.
All the commercials on TV, anything you watch.
Are you saying the drug companies don't have integrity? I don't buy it.
He's been on Mars again. He's been on Mars again.
What do you do? You got a headache, you take an aspirin or something like that?
No, I don't.
You don't?
No.
Completely you take nothing?
No. See what I do? You shit. That's what you do. Get all that junk out of you.
Take a dump?
Clean yourself.
That's what Opie said.
That's it.
Isaac.
Clean yourself up.
Yep. You ever take a Vicodin? That shit is so good.
What's that?
Vicodin? You take it and you just go like...
Is it a laxative?
No. It's like a muscle relaxer. Yeah. It's one of those pills like OxyContin and all those drugs that all the actors get addicted to.
I don't mess with those drugs. I stay with them.
No. I don't mess with them.
I know,
but occasionally you like popping one.
You take pain medicine, though, right? Like if you have a toothache.
What if you had a toothache and it was pounded?
If it's so bad.
Because that's what they gave me.
If it's so bad. I've had tooth surgery. I take the drugs in if it's so bad.
Yeah.
But, I even get that out of me. We got a thing in Scientology called, you can get all that stuff out of you.
Get out of it.
Oh, yes, you do. we cleanse, and they get the prescription drugs. You get the street drugs. You get insecticides, pesticides, radiation poison. You get all that out of you. That's right.
Let me ask you a question. This is something, like you saying, when it gets so bad, you got to take something for pain. So what's the difference between that and say something psychological, where for someone who can't do it any other way, like legitimately can't, for them it's so bad they have to take something. So I'm saying, like, what's the difference between one or the other?
Good point, Jimmy. Good point.
Wait, now you mean when people have if the pain is so bad?
With a threshold for whatever it is, like for me it would be like an abscessed tooth or whatever, where you got to take some kind of a pain medication.
Yeah.
So with psychology, like, you know, there are some cases where I'm sure it's prescribed wrong, but what if it's legitimate and for them the pain is so bad, or whatever it is so bad? A mental
pain that is so...
Or a mental dysfunction, whatever it is.
Well, we call it in psychology, Scientology, we call it creating an engram. Engram is pictures of pain, physical or mental. And we can erase the engram, get all that stuff out of you.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
And how is that done, like, without giving away any trade secrets or anything? I just want
it's a process called auditing. And an auditor is one who listens. Like auditory nerds and stuff, that's about hearing. Not auditor like a guy that cooked the books. So
yeah, that's the only auditor I know. The one that tells me I owe another $20,000 on my taxes.
Look, I had that experience too. But anyway, what you do, you listen to these guys, and they will find the areas where you had those engrams created, and they erase the engrams, get rid of them, and then some people are paralyzed, but they get up and walk.
Get out of here.
I'm just telling you, there's some wonderful things about that, man, and it doesn't hurt you. And we have things called giving people assists. Assist is when you experience some pain or injury and stuff, give them an assist, a nerve assist. They handle all that. It handles all of that. And I'm going to tell you what, remember when 9/11 happened and all those rescue workers were down there at ground zero, you know, finding all the people and all that, they were inhaling all that dust and all that junk?
Yeah.
Those firemen were disabled. And we have a process. Tom Cruise set up a lot of those things that you can get in there and have sweat outs. And you get in there with it in the sauna and sweat all that junk out of you. And those guys were sweating in their towels. They were sweating. Those towels were purple. They was getting all the impurities out of those guys. And those guys went back to work. Had Tom not done that, they would have been disabled on disability right now. And those firemen sing praises to what happened for them.
So why isn't this more like, why can't people say, look at what we've done, here's proof that it's been done, and because it seems like this should be all over the world.
Well, we do.
Helping.
We do, but people choose to follow that bullshit. And it's been there. We doing it now. But people choose to look for the bad shit, those disgruntled folks that didn't have their ethics in, and they turn sour. And they start spreading all kind of bullshit about that. And that's the bad thing.
Maybe other religions, I'm just playing devil's advocate, maybe other religions that don't like the fact that it's picking up a lot of members and press, and it's impractical to their beliefs. Maybe they're throwing out some bad press about it.
Well,
I'm not just saying next I'm in L.A.
Maybe the sour guys. Maybe they are. But we don't discriminate against any religion. Because everybody wants to better themselves and cleanse themselves and have a better life, and everybody wants to survive. So you can be whatever you want to be, but just use the technology of Scientology. You can be a Christian, a Baptist, you can be a Buddhist, you can be a Muslim, whatever. You know, we do not discriminate. But what it does, it makes you a better whatever you are. If you're a Muslim, it makes you a better Muslim.
What's the one religion you think is crazy?
I don't know.
Because a lot of people would say Scientology, so I'm wondering what a Scientologist would say to that.
There's
got to be one where you go, oh man,
no,
come on.
We don't do that.
The Nike guys.
The Nike guys that
we could all agree. The Nike guys thought the spaceship was behind the comet.
Yeah.
But they had to cut their genitals off.
Cut their genitals off and killed themselves in the bed.
Marshall Whiteapple, right?
The Reverend Jim Jones.
There you go.
He had a cult down there with the Kool-Aid. That's kind of kooky.
Well,
that's cult. That's the whole cult thing.
Well,
watch him.
I say that's unfortunate. That's
Yeah.
what I say.
See, he's very diplomatic.
No,
like
I'm just telling the truth about it.
Let's say hi to Dan in New York. Dan, what's up?
Nothing. Sorry to regress on the topic, but is Isaac, when he sleeps with these women, do they all get pregnant, or is it just 8 women?
Oh, yeah. What about my what's it?
I was wondered if every girl you've slept with has had a kid.
No.
There've been a couple where you went. Whew.
Do you believe in the birth control?
Because I was going to say.
Yeah, I believe it doesn't feel
Birth
good.
control is
for pussies.
Put
right?
it out. Put it out.
Would you eat a steak wrapped in plastic? Of course not. We wouldn't taste it. Doesn't taste
you
good.
wouldn't taste
I might if fucking 40 other steaks would show up if I didn't.
But look, when I was doing all of that, I didn't know any better, and I was living that kind of life. And
You're 63. How old's your fourth wife?
she's 35.
There you go.
Brother kind of arrived in the cradle, isn't he? No, but okay, but it's cool.
Now you live here in the States.
Yeah, I live in.
You brought her over from Africa.
Yeah.
And how did she?
Did she have to adjust?
What did she think about America?
I brought New York first.
Wow.
And she was
Crash
in the
course.
skyscrapers and stuff. Oh yeah, but she adjusted very well.
Yeah.
She did. And she's cool.
She found your credit card. She's doing well, right?
No, let me tell you about that.
Probably just the opposite.
That's what I found great about her, because she didn't get hung up in the material stuff.
Right.
And to tell you the whole thing, when her brother found out I was in Ghana, he said, "You out here? Do you know who that is?" She said, "I don't know. I don't care." He ran in the house and got an LP. Is this the guy you? She said, "Yeah." That's so, but all that stuff did not faze her.
No.
And that's what got me, because I remember when Eddie Murphy on one of his albums, he said,
"Oh, the Goonie Goo Goo."
I'm going to find me somebody who don't know how to spell alimony. Going to Africa and find
some zebra bitch, zebra riding Goonie Goo Goo bitch.
But he said it in joke, in jest, but. The thing is that my wife she's not caught up in material stuff.
That's cool.
And tell you, she was studying 2 years before I met her. She was studying to become a nun. So
really?
That was clean.
Wow.
You cleaned her
Man,
off.
that must be some junk you're sporting there to get a girl out of the nunnery.
No, she left before she met me.
Oh, yeah?
I wouldn't do that.
Wasn't like, oh, I found a new god. Isaac Hayes is sporting.
That's quite a cock that makes you walk away from eternity.
That was a good one.
Damn, Jimmy. What do you got here now? Ultimate Isaac Hayes. Can you dig it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, look at that. Wow.
Well, what happened?
Is this a recent picture of you?
No, I did that in '76. Hey, look, I can take my shirt off now.
Well,
I'm not too bad.
But you look like I can't tell.
Yeah,
I know
that's
you
why
can.
I have to ask.
Uh-huh.
You
look exactly the same.
Well,
You're
see,
not aged.
That shot was done in '76 after Dionne Warwick, and I did a close out a concert at up in what was that? Up in outside of San Francisco.
Damn.
Theater and around, and we had to go in San Francisco for this photo shoot. We were tired, man, and that was done at about 4:00 in the morning by Norman Seat, the great photographer. He did those shots, and I'm still holding up.
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
And look at those glasses, those monograms on the glass. You can tell it's dated. And look at the watch that I had on.
Oh, wow, look at that watch. Damn.
I was one of the earlier digital watches.
First digital watch.
Yeah.
It's like a calculator watch.
Like a pulsar. Whatever. You remember those pulsars with the red digits?
Well, they really thought those digital watches were going to take over.
Right.
Like any future movie you watch from the past,
watches,
they all got the digital watches. It lasted for a while, and then everyone went, you know something? It died. Going back to the classic style.
And I have a photo with you. I don't think you at the Trump roast. As you were walking up the stage, I kind of just stopped you.
Oh, that was you.
Yes.
I've been looking for you, man. Because I signed it. It's at home. but I didn't know where to get it to you.
Oh, wait, what's this? Look at that.
What's funny? Okay,
You're the one.
Yeah.
I did it right before I left home the other day. I said, I've got to find this guy.
Oh, it's hilarious. I was on the set. I'm taping a show on the set where Isaac was doing a Super Bowl commercial next door. And so, of course, I wanted to get my photo with him signed, so I ran out and blew it up. And they put it on the bus, and I never heard back. So, the bus driver must have made a mistake or whatever.
It's an envelope, man.
Okay.
I signed it. It's I signed it in that silver ink on the Sharpie.
Yeah.
I signed it.
Okay.
And give me your address before.
I'll just have you sign this one.
Okay.
I had to do it today.
Well, I'll send it to you. You have 2 signed.
I'd like that.
Give me an address, send it back to you.
He doesn't want to keep looking at your picture. No, you just sign this one. No, I'll give you.
I have an idea. I'll sign this one, and you can hang this one up in your place, and I'll hang yours up in my place.
Got to keep the burglars out.
That's what Isaac wants to do, man.
Dang.
Let's go to a guy just called Trucker. Trucker.
Hello?
That's you. What's up,
man?
Seth, you are like my favorite character on South Park. One of the best cartoon characters ever, I think.
Well, thank you, Trucker.
Yeah, how'd that fall into your lap, man? Because that was
What happened? Whatever, Madden, I kept ragging my agent about, give me some voiceovers, man. So one day, he's a British guy. Mr. Hayes, I think I have a voiceover for you. Yeah,
that is a perfect English accent, by the way.
I lived in London for a year. Yeah. Anyway, I said, yeah, Disney. He said, no, not quite. What do you mean? Well, this is a bit different. Well, different what? I was already turned off. He said, well, it's different. It's called called like South Park. What is South Park? And so he said, look, the guys are coming in. I was here in New York. The guys are coming in town tomorrow, and they want to meet you. Oh, at the Sony studio over there, Anyway, I said, I ain't going to. He said, no, she talked me to go and see him. So I showed up, had an attitude. Madden Trey. Yeah, man, what's up? Isaac Hayes, man, you're a perfect good part, man. It's good to meet you, man. You're perfect for this part. What part, man? Well, you the voice of a chef in a town called South Park, Colorado, and you're an elementary cook at this school, and you're gonna cook for the kids. You're gonna mentor these little foul-mouthed kids. I said, man, I'm out of here. No. Read this. Give me a piece of the script, and I started cracking up. I said, who put you guys up here? Somebody playing a joke on me?
It can possibly be a real show,
really?
right?
Yeah. I said, no. He said, no, everything's fine. You guys are serious about this? Well, yes. Well, one thing. You guys got insurance because y'all get sued like hell.
Yeah.
Oh, no, everything's covered. Everything is fine. I said, damn. You guys are serious about this. Y'all some crazy white boys then.
Yeah.
So they said, no. So I started thinking, so wait a minute. This thing will last about 6 weeks. And I'll pick up this easy money, and I'll be gone. And they'll be gone.
6 weeks.
So anyway, we started putting episodes in the can, and I started having fun with it. I was lulled into it. And when we did chocolate salted balls, I said, man, y'all sure you want to do this shit, man? I looked out in the studio. The staff was just cracking up, all the engineers and stuff. I said, well, they dig it. I went on and did that. And then we got so many in the can, when the air date was announced, I said, oh, shit, I'm getting in trepidations. Oh, shit, I got to sneak out of town like a flasher. We're going to send my friends. But when the thing aired, the ratings went through the roof. Mm-hmm. And every subsequent episode after that kept getting higher. And I went to autograph signing at a video store up in Connecticut. When the limousine pulled up, the lines were around the block. I said, hey, man, what these people here for? Ever hear you, Mr. Hayes? What? I went inside. People had Hot Butter Soul albums. They had Shaft albums, Be Continued albums, all that kind of stuff. And then the younger people, they had little kids with their chef dolls. Mr. Hayes, will you sign this T-shirt? Will you sign around this little shirt right here? Blah, blah, blah. I said, damn. That's when I realized that South Park had spread my fan base from 6 to 96.
Yeah. It took off, man.
Yeah. And this is our 10th season.
It's amazing.
Would you believe it, man?
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Unbelievable.
Were you friends with Richard Pryor?
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I knew Richard. Richard was a very wonderful, generous guy, man. And I'm going to tell you because one time when I was living in Atlanta, I had some financial problems, and Richard, we had the same limousine driver, and Richard gave me $10,000. I knew who it was. It was an anonymous donor, and it took me a year. The limousine driver said, "Mr. Hayes, you know that money you got about a year ago? That was Richard Pryor. He didn't want you to know that." Richard was like that.
Just
man.
gave you $10,000.
Yeah, he was cool.
Damn.
He was cool.
Wow.
He did a lot of things like that, but he just didn't want to make a big fuss of it. Yeah, you know. Oh, now getting back to South Park, on this album, we got 3 discs on it. Two are CDs, and the third disc is a DVD.
Mm-hmm. It's
got scenes from footage from Watch Stacks. That big thing that we did, Stacks did in L.A.
Yeah.
And so I'm doing Shaft, Rolling Down the Mountainside, and Soulsville.
Wow.
And Chef is doing Chocolate Salted Balls on the
DVD.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Oh yeah, and we also have a lot of tunes on there that were not released. I'm singing that. I'm doing a gospel tune. Operation Push. I'm singing His Eyes on the Sparrow. It's my granddad's favorite song. I'm doing that.
From Beretta.
Break that down to me.
Break that down.
You got a blank look on your face too.
He knows. Anthony knows a little bit about everything.
That was the theme song to Beretta.
Oh, keep your eye. That's Sammy Davis. On the Sparrow. But that's an old gospel song.
Yeah.
That's the latest thing on Beretta.
Wait, that was he did it originally?
No, Sammy Davis Jr.
No, Sammy did
but
that.
You did a version of that.
This is not Sammy.
Now I'm confused.
This is an old gospel tune.
That's an old gospel.
Why should I feel discouraged? Like that. And me and Dion, we did a tour together called A Man and a Woman, and we did a live album at the Fox Theater in Atlanta. And one of the tunes we did was a unique rendition. We doing it at the same time. I don't know who the hell arranged that, but it was an awesome arrangement. She did what's it? I Say a Little Prayer for You, and I did By the Time I Get to Phoenix, and we sing it together.
And they worked together?
It works together, man.
Who the hell thought that would work?
I don't know, but
it
worked, and the artist loves it. And that's on one of the CDs.
Yeah.
And a lot of my stuff, I did a tune, instrumental called The Men, because I scored a trilogy, 3 different things on television, and it's called The Men. It's awesome. I mean, it's all kind of goodies on there, man.
Isaac's keeping busy, man.
Yep.
And it's called Can You Dig It?
Yeah.
The Ultimate Isaac Hayes.
Yeah, see, Concord Records bought the Stax catalog from Fantasy Records.
And you gave up on morning radio? You were doing morning radio here in New York.
New York at KISS FM.
Yeah.
But, after 9/11, my kids kept saying, "Come on back home, come on back down here, blah, blah, blah." So they kept me a week longer. No, let me see. They kept me a month longer, trying to get me to sign up again. I said, "No, I'm going back home."
You were done with it, huh?
Yeah, because I got a radio show in Memphis, 103.5, and it's just an evening show. See, morning radio kicked my butt. I did it for 5 years, and that kicked my butt. I loved it. I really loved it. We had a great team, but it's time to go back home.
It's time to go back to Memphis.
Yeah.
All right. It's Isaac Hayes, the Ultimate Isaac Hayes CD and DVD. It's Can You Dig It? It's out in stores right now, right?
Yep.
And I think we're going to go to break with Chocolate Salty Balls from you.
Yeah.
All right.
What's up, Ben?
I can dig it.
Oh, Ben's just walking in. Isaac Hayes, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey, fellas, it's been great hanging with you guys, man.
Thanks, man.
All right. What's up, Jimmy?
I don't know if I wanted to plug for Mr. Hayes. We'll be on Conan tomorrow night, so if you guys want to see
He's going to be doing
Hayes,
Shaft.
Conan.
he will be on Conan
He is
tomorrow.
just still talking out there.
He's a
He's
really nice
talking
guy.
and talking and talking. He's a great guy,
Earl
actually.
is Earl getting his coffee?
Very nice guy.
I see Earl out there by the coffee machine, and I know
How
Isaac
funny would
is
it be
out
if he
there.
just hated Earl and hit him?
Oh,
Earl's loved him for so many years.
So disappoint Earl.
If Earl's face just bugged him and he slugged Earl right in the mouth.
I don't like you. Boom. No reason.